Let's play Santa video game. Let's play Santa game. It's like this because I have it really tiny.
By how fast the cart is allowed to decelerate. So let's remove that. This is 1k hammer units max speed with an essentially infinite acceleration rate. I can finish the map in 3 taps of the cart.
My nose is bothering me. Whoa, it's a Santa video game. There we go. Here we go. Let's start the assignment.
This is now 3k. The cart is now moving to the side of the tunnel.
Yes. Yes. Hello. Thank you. I want to make a video where I just go through like really weird and creepy YouTube channels. I also want to make a Twitter account where I take weird and creepy, like
What the fuck is rock climbing?
things on the internet, like Ori Chef and Gummy Run Biker and whoever the fuck runs that channel. And I just wanna make them Scott the Woz, you know? I just wanna make them Scott the Woz.
In this derailed state, it's not solid and it won't heal you.
I just wanna make a lot of creepy things from the internet, just Scott the Woz. I just wanna make a Twitter account about that.
Rockets also won't affect it. What happens if I push the cart when it comes back?
Santa video game.
At 5k, we can see that there's actually a split between the cart's physical manifestation and soul. While the physical cart is stuck on top of the mountain,
Steam, you're covering up most of my fucking
the
game.
real cart is down here in the tunnel. I can still stand on it and still inherit its meaning.
Okay, we're gonna literally throw away everything.
Holding its soul there, so it's not moving here, even though I'm trying to push it.
Burn.
7k is when the physical cart can finally overcome the mountain.
Anything I see, I'm gonna burn it. These candles, yep. I mean, I could, light them. That's not how you light a candle. Get in there. What's this? Oh. Yeah, we're gonna clean this place up and get rid of everything.
To a 20k, where it's so fast that it derails on the first bend. It gets stuck on this massive rock formation.
Okay, we should probably get one of these things here.
Lives inside this cubby until time runs out.
Yeah, we're just gonna put shit in this. Literally, I could probably
At
put this.
40k, it starts to break down and phantom cap the third point. It gets stuck on
I have
the
an
wall.
idea. You can burn this. Ooh. No, let me pick it up.
Beyond this, the cart derails immediately. It just lays there, stroking out on the floor or against the wall.
I'm just gonna... Can I burn that? I just want this entire place to be empty.
Finally, it's possible to
I hope that burns. Okay. We gotta clean up. Yeah.
The cart will still heal you, but besides that, it's as if you're not there. When enough time has passed,
Nope.
it
Is it
will
burning?
go back to usual.
No, I don't think that
You can
burns.
also have a negative capture rate.
Yeah.
Nothing new
Well,
happens.
that doesn't burn. Where'd the lid go? Did the lid burn? Means I can burn it.
Oh no, these two carts are being pushed at perfectly identical rates, approaching a
Yep,
railroad
it's gone.
intersection.
Damn, I did not know you could burn that.
What's gonna happen?
Alright.
Oh, okay. After decompiling Hightower, this is what seems to have happened. For simplicity, I'm explaining it from the blue team's perspective, but it works the same way for red team. The first event begins upon entering the level junction.
Like
A signal is
Santa Nas
sent
X
to the
said.
red team's junction track, preventing the red team from advancing into the blue cart.
Hold on, what did he say?
The blue cart is
I'm
at
trying
a
to remember what he said.
speed equivalent to a 1x capture rate. And
Fuck
pushing
your stocking stuffing.
as a result,
Nobody's
when the
getting
cart
nothing.
reaches the junction, the HUD
Everyone's gonna get fucking nothing. Everything's getting thrown away.
The cart then moves on its own until it reaches the end of the junction, at which point the red cart's tracks are re-enabled. Blue team's cart is set to 0 speed. Pushing is re-enabled, and the logic handling all of this is killed. If we now push the red
Okay.
cart through the intersection, we can see that it just acts like
That's a
normal
gun.
cart. We're allowed to stop the cart at any point
That's a
along the
gun.
intersection.
I'm going to shoot you. Bang bang.
So it's visible. If we put a wall in the center of the junction, the cart will be stuck here forever, beating against the wall. Since this cart has never made it to the end of the junction, if I go push the other cart, it will also be cursed with the same fate. I'm sure there's some poetic meaning to be found here.
There's an achievement for stacking 10 stools, and everybody fucking hates it. This is a stupid fucking achievement. I think my max was like 4. Where I was like, yeah, this is a stupid achievement. Who would want this? I'm just gonna do it. I at least wanted to get to 5. Literally, one guy posted that he got the achievement. He said, I never want to fucking see a stool again. Hey! How the fuck did you get up there? No, give me the fuck up there. Hey. Hey. Come on, I can get up.
So all we need to do to cause the payload carts to crash is to
Get the
set its
fuck
speed
down
so
from there.
high that it can't decelerate quickly enough to stay out of the way. At around 115 speed, the cart will
Fucking ass.
progressively show
Oh
us
no, there's ornaments on the roof. How do I get those?
138. The carts
Well, I guess I can't get everything.
locked together in a perfect stalemate.
Go that way.
At 122, one cart holds the other down and causes extremely violent anxiety and shaking.
Yeah, clean this up.
Around 170 is when there's enough speed to force a cart to crash into one
It's a black hole.
face to each other.
I might need this.
As speed increases, sometimes one of the carts will kidnap the campers from the other cart. Other times, they decide to exchange players. At 3K, I welcome you to the large handling command. The carts smash together so quickly that the players camping are fused together and stuck in the air. They can be freed by killing one team's players. From here on out, the cart is also going so quickly that the indoors upward incline is skipped entirely, and the cart just runs up the stairs on the outside. Due to this exclusion, the red cart will always get stuck here, and blue team will always win. Science can go even further. With 3.5 5k, the 4 players get fused perfectly. Past this point at 3.8k, the players smash into each other so quickly that they've actually phased through each other before fusing. If we compare the position of the red and blue players at 3k and 3.8k, we can see that the card is so fast that the blue players are fusing on the left side.
We need to clean up some of these dead guys real quick.
4k becomes too fast for the players to even fuse. Instead, the blue players are just left where the cards intersect, and the red players have taken command of
Get
the
in
blue
there.
card, choosing to violently ram it against the rocks. Finally, at 5k, the cards move so fast that there is no longer a collision. It seems the map is ever so slightly blue favored, since the red card gets cut on the exterior of this vent hacker, while
What is
the
this?
blue
What are
card has
these?
no
What are these
trouble
for?
zooming past that corner.
I've always seen these, like people get these. I don't know what the fuck they're for though. And they always have like weird ass writing on them. I don't know. Like, oh, spaceship, yes. Did I grab him by his arm? God damn it, no, grab him by his... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Need... water.
On Pipeline's first stage, because of the shuttleboard that has to lower at the start of the round, increasing payload speed just means watching them both race to slip through the shutter and reach the end.
Got to clean. Clean.
At super high speeds around 20k or above, the cards end up outsmarting
You're
themselves by
burnt.
trying to press
You
through
always
the
got
side
in
of
the way.
shutter
You gotta
instead
burn.
of waiting for it to open.
There we
But
go.
they end up trapping themselves there.
The dynamite's the most riskiest thing, because it go boom. You just put the shotgun shells in there. Like the small things you just throw into the water.
Blue team must have bribed the ref, because after stroking out on the floor for a bit, they're suddenly declared the winner. Finally, if you're curious about how the game decides who should be the one allowed to pass, it's essentially random. Perhaps there's a bias present in how the game sequences spawning to card each time, but that's something I'm unable to test for.
And there's this sort of appalling thing that happens where positions are going to collide in a couple of slots. So, that flight has donated over 100,000 pounds of coffee to active duty military, first responders, and others serving on the front lines.
Yeah, we'll take care of the bottom and the basement, and then go to the top.
We know what it means to
Yeah,
give
don't
back.
crash into any of these. The last stuff in there.
Someone and they die, I'm the killer. If someone helped, then they're listed alongside me as an assist. But any additional contributors past this point are ignored. CF2's kill feed only cares about 2 people, the person who got the final blow and one other person who aimed to be the biggest contributor out of anyone else who might have helped is given credit as an assist. So how does TF2 decide who is the most deserving of credit? By using a list of priorities that is honestly pretty arbitrary. The list is as follows. Of the highest priority, player debuffs. These are any weapons that inflict a negative
Maybe I should take care of
on
this
the
boss
opponent.
real quick.
Second priority is given to killing the killer. Third, to player buffs. Any weapons that grant a positive boost to a teammate. And in last place, any relevant enemy.
Make it clear so I can at
This
least
means
get
that if
fucking
the
through.
killer is being healed, buffed by the buff banner,
Yeah, look at that. It's already looking clear. Look at that.
with one more person who has recently hit the victim, the game thinks that the killer will be whoever threw his body. Similarly, healing will always supersede buffs and damage, and buffs will always
God damn it. Yeah, it's gonna give me... Oh, great!
of the same category to compete for an assist credit.
It gave me 4 things.
Priority. The game uses weapon priority within the categories to settle on a final answer.
It's not like I just fucking cleaned it.
Player debuffs. Your time breaks by ordering the weapons by releasing.
Yeah, this is the best part about Viscera cleanup detail, is whenever these fucking things spew out body parts. It used to scare me slightly, but now it's just fucking irritating because it makes cleaning harder. It scared me slightly, but like I know it happens because they both make a specific sound when it happens. The real question is, why the fuck is there body parts in them? Actually, that's the real fucking question. We need to get game theory on this fucking game. Trying to declutter this fucking place and it's gonna throw body parts in there. Get in there. Stop being like a cat in water. Get in there. Let go of him. You shall join your brother in. Oh shit, he's getting all of the lamp. Not the lamp. You can't clean the lamp. You can't. There's broken lamps in this game. Just throw it in there. You can actually kill yourself in this game, and it's by lighting fire the dynamite. Oh shit, here comes the ghost. Yeah, so that's what I gotta be careful. You wanna do the dynamite last, because that's the one that really makes a giant fucking mess.
Also, here's what it looks like to be dripping from water, karate, mag milk, gas. For healing, weapons don't time break. It doesn't matter whether you're using a minigun, pentagram, quick fix, or vaccine. The assist is given to whoever started healing first.
Here we go.
And if not that, then whoever healer joined the server first.
There we go. Look how clear it is. We're throwing this stool in the fucking fire.
Player buffs. This is decided by the date a weapon was released against. The buff banner from December 2009 has priority over the
Oh yeah, these have like liquid in them. Like if you drop these, they like let off a little bit of. Yeah, they let off a little bit of liquid. Which means like you can turn like the water blue and like other colors. So yeah, you want to be careful with the ordnance.
But unlike player debuffs, weapons here get credited properly no matter what. And the last category, damage. In order for your damage to be considered for assist
Okay,
credit,
so
it needs to have no less than 3 seconds before death.
so I need more.
If multiple hits of damage
Again?
then whoever goes missing,
At least it was only 2 things.
that's it. So even if you get a million damage,
But still, a fucking
whoever
again?
did damage closest to the time of death gets credit.
It's annoying to deal with.
It's also interesting to note that the game doesn't acknowledge the disciplinary action for the dispenser. If you whip someone and they get a kill, the game doesn't consider it worth crediting. If you get a kill while being whipped by the dispenser, it doesn't care either. Buildings, however, have 2 rules.
Look at this
If the
beautiful
building
fucking
gets
shotgun.
destroyed, credit the killer and their medic. Otherwise, don't care.
Okay, I guess this is separate then.
If the sentry kills something, credit the most recent engineer that has upgraded or repaired the sentry within the 3 seconds.
Oh yeah, there's also all that over there. Yeah, there's a fucking murder scene at the entrance. Wait, who the fuck actually uses the broom in this game? Who uses the broom in this game? I don't know anyone. I don't know anyone who legit uses the broom in this game.
Who wiped this blood off of us? What water is there for us to clean ourselves? What festivals?
Oh wait, was there something that we could have done? Is it possible to make the teleporter always pick you? To begin, we need to understand the speed limit.
Okay, let's take care of some of
Before
the
a teleporter
candles.
takes you, it runs several tests to make sure that it should teleport you.
We're
Most
just
of
doing
these
some of the
checks are
miscellaneous
based
stuff
on
that's here.
such as, you have the install on. Are you on the same team as the teleporter? One of these tests is for your current velocity. If you have a velocity higher than 5, the teleporter will refuse to take you. For reference, this is basically standing still with a bit of leeway. The heavy, waddling around with a revved up brass beast clocks in at 40. A scoping crouching sniper is 26.67.
Come on.
Here's 4.99.
There we go. Family Guy has lore, by the way.
Legal speed. But this 5 velocity check is important, because while we can force the guy fighting you for the teleporter to press his movement keys and move around, we do actually have a way to force people's velocity to increase. Whenever you're too close to someone, the game applies a force to push the two of you away from each other, decided based on how much the two players are intersecting.
Looks pretty clean over here. You get that Santa hat.
You
Real quick.
get pushed away with about 80 velocity and around 60 velocity if you're crouched. But more importantly,
Gotta
for
be
both standing or
careful.
crouching, the minimum force applied is around 6. This means that
There we
since
go.
the teleporter has a 5 velocity maximum, if you nudge your rival, you can guarantee invalidation of the teleporter.
Okay.
So you successfully invalidated
There we
your
go.
rival.
We did epic fucking. Is it a gun? Oh, that's a huge gun. You get that in there. Please don't. Thank God. Right.
Then somehow negate the velocity we incur from being pushed back to create an advantage we can use.
Alright, let's throw the stool in there.
We don't actually stop instantly.
We don't fucking need
There's a
it.
small period of deceleration.
This present? Yeah, we don't need this.
Moving in opposite direction. If you're moving
These
to the
candles
right,
can also go in there.
tapping left will bring you back to 0 velocity much faster. So along the same line of
Just throw the
thought,
candles
if
in
we
there as
lock into
well.
our rival, then tap the direction counter to the pushback force to quickly reduce our velocity before they can return to an acceptable range. We've successfully invalidated our rival while
There we
being
go.
navigated. It turns out this stupid strategy actually works indeed, because the teleporter only needs you to be under 5 velocity for just 1 frame. Since the teleporter takes you as soon as you even throw 1 frame
Alright.
below 5
Get some of these
velocity,
big presents out of the way.
basically stutter step nudge your rival. You simultaneously get to constantly try and briefly qualify to get teleported, while maintaining their speed as too high to teleport.
Get some of these stools out of here as well. Get in there. God damn it, there's stuff in the way. Burn! There we go. Yeah, get that stool in there. Get this little funny man out of here.
If you're slightly slower than your rival, then crouch and start nudging them
Yeah, get this guy
while
in there too.
counter-training against the pushback force. Since you need a decent amount of velocity,
Get that in there. Oop, check. Fuck! The other stool's escaping.
start seeing inside your model.
Here we go. That works.
Teleporters are still recharging. There is a bit of extra complexity. Whenever
Doing these one at a time because these really fill up the slots in the disposal thing.
whoever steps on the teleporter first is given a
Hmm.
reservation, and any subsequent
You're still in
player
one
that
piece.
steps on it
Mhm.
afterwards is ignored.
A very special job for you. You're just gonna let you burn.
And contact is made, but the
Oh
reservation
shit, another
can
stool.
also be revoked if any of the following conditions are met. Condition 1. The current reservation owner has broken
Don't
contact
blood
with
in
the
there,
teleporter
okay? Don't
for
fucking
more than
bleed.
2 seconds
Here,
at a
here's a
time.
present.
This means that if you rapidly step on and off the teleporter, your reservation stays valid. But if you step off
Burn
and
that.
don't return before the 2 seconds are up, your reservation gets canceled.
Shit.
If the cancellation happens before the teleporter
He's a giant little funny man in there.
Otherwise, if it's done charging and
Ooh,
ready to
another
send
stool.
someone, then new reservations will not be granted. Condition 2. The teleporter has been in the ready to teleport state for more than 3 seconds.
I'm gonna burn this too.
Teleporter has finished charging and hasn't been used for more than 3 seconds.
Alright,
Then it will
now I'm
discard
ready for you.
defensive reservations.
Wait, no, not. They're still
Anyone who
presents.
touches the teleporter is eligible. Our nudges are definitely not
Okay,
powerful
let's
enough
clean up
to
this back room real quick.
so condition 1 is off the table. But we can just keep
This
nudging
back room
for 3
desperately needs
seconds,
cleaning.
forcing condition 2 to activate. So if the teleporter is still charging and your
Shit,
rival
sorry.
arrives first, you just push him around for 3 seconds so he can't go through and his reservation expires. Then continue with the plan as normal. If you arrive first with a charging teleporter or want to counter this nudging
There we
strategy,
go.
your best bet
You
is
know
to
it,
simply
please,
do the
thank
same
you.
thing back. Counter strafe against his counter strafing and pray to God you hit less than 5 first. Alternatively,
Damn, just
you
get
can
in
also
there.
taunt so you can't be pushed. But
Sometimes
it can
he
be
won't
risky
let go
doing
of
a
it.
whole taunt if there's enemies close to the tele exit. I guess this makes TF2 is pay to win, since taunts like the Kazatsky kick will get around this. Some fun facts. If both players are equal, it will pick whoever joined earliest. For example, if 2 players
The
step on
Ghost
the
of
teleporter
Christmas
at the
Past.
same time,
You can collect the elf heads, by the way, and it's it's an achievement as well.
and one person is sent through. Of the remaining players, the one with the earliest
Here,
first
you get to
reservation.
be in the yellow bath with
There
your
is also
friend.
no
There you go.
mechanism in place to cancel a teleport in progress. If you
There
launch
you go.
yourself with 8
Yeah.
seconds, or
It
even
doesn't look like there's
teleport
anything
to a
else.
different part of the map, you will still get
I'm pretty sure that's
teleported
everything.
to exits.
Alright.
But no, you can't grab the intel doing this.
There we go. Yeah, they're gonna have fun. Alright. Now I just need to clean it. That's it. You. Come here. I need you. Why does Santa have a picture of a race car? I think there's one more use out of the bucket for it. It's like completely done.
So I might as well
Yeah,
keep them
done.
around.
Hang on, just clean up the rest of this real quick. Nope. Yeah.
Even though they never made it to release, parts of people for these weapons
Don't want to fucking spill it.
so here are all the things I found.
There we go. Alright. God damn it.
There are 3 unused engineer buildings,
Get in there.
tested during the development of the technology.
Again?
All essentially
It's a fucking leg. I think it's literally the same fucking leg. I bet it's the fucking right leg. There we go. God damn it. I have to clean that machine. Oh, you're fucking joking. Come.
For comparison, the default dispenser costs 100 metal to build, has 150 HP, and 400 metal capacity. Otherwise, the new dispenser is functionally identical to the
There's
level
fucking Santa hats everywhere, by the way.
of 10 and ammo replenishment rate of 0.2.
Mm,
Building 2 is the catapult, which replaces the teleporter. The name explains it all.
actually, no,
Step
no,
on
no.
it
I need you.
and flicks you in the air.
Because there's Santa hats. Like, there's little collecty things.
At 1,000
You.
hammer units per second, with 60% of that also being applied as an upward force.
Get in there.
The
You.
catapult has a 0.1 second
Get in
cooldown
there.
between activations, and each
Mm, they're
activation
really
affects everyone currently
They
standing.
don't break.
In contrast to how the teleporter only works.
Wow, I got an achievement.
That is, however, only one
They're making
portion of
glass
the catapult
sounds.
would have done, according to code that is now being
What am I saying? It's fucking glass. Of course they'll make glass sounds. This will be for the fucking ornaments. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
but it is unclear
Bitch ass stealing the ornaments. The fuck is wrong with you?
if it takes us to the third unused engineer
Mr. Cringe. You got pissed over noise. Now you're stealing people's money. Arr. Sponge boy. Me, Bob. I have overdosed on ketamine. Ah, shit. Just a box full of ornaments. Oh yeah, there's still a lot left, isn't there? Like you. What's wrong with me? Here, take an ornament bath. Funny drunk man. Look how drunk he is. He's drunky. Drunky. There we go. Drunky. Where's the fuck's my buckets in here? Come on. Room's clean. Alright. I don't want to spill it. Fucking present. It's a gun. You can actually go on the table for a second. I need you. I need you. Give. I need you. There we go. Penny. Candy cane. Oh, they're kissing. That's gay. Ew. There's blood in here. You just made it worse. Can I even? You can't even crouch in this game. God damn it. I need to clean the fucking thing itself. It's a giant fucking present. Here, we'll throw that in there. There we go. Wow, this place is starting to look really clean now. Burn all the presents. I don't fucking need them. Let grab. Thank you. Is there a thing up here? I thought I saw some. Still a lot more ornaments, but I can't exactly get to them. Okay, well, I didn't want to be up here. I want to get a good look at everything. This entire table's almost cleared. Let me take care of these fucking things real quick. Just get in there. There's a lot of fucking stools that need to be thrown away.
spy
Get
is
in
one of
there.
two strapped weapons. First, the T&E gun. It fires a projectile that travels at
This little
2,000
fucking
kilometers
scorpion,
per
man.
second, comparable to the flare gun's flare of the same speed. Upon hitting an enemy, they are crippled to half speed for up to 5 seconds. Odds of a particle over their head until they die, and you are granted a 3-second, 100% weapon decoy speed. As long as your target is still being marked with the T&E gun, a successful
there it goes.
backstab instantly switches you to their class.
Look
You
at
are
this
not
fucking
disguisable
president.
like the Your Eternal Reward. You
Bet it's a
switch
fucking...
class to the target's
Dude,
class.
I bet it's a...
If your target has any
I was about to say, I bet it's a
special
puppy.
any build-up upgrades
Dude,
or
I bet it's a
enhanced
fucking
collections, they are
Xbox.
also guaranteed.
Fuck you. It's Xbox Series X. That's how big it is.
Sparks are attached to you for the same duration
Fuck
of
you.
colorful sparks.
Dumbass kid should have got a Nintendo console.
What is the retro approach to resolving the issue of spies balance once and for all?
Aren't you up for
Next, the dynamite sapper. Our understanding of this weapon,
There's a giant fucking president in the way. Can it just burn?
any of its attributes, such as the health penalty or no random crits, are from the code. It's literally the default sapper, but
It's
the
dynamite.
uses
Someone blew a hole in the wall.
that deals 1.5 times the damage.
Yeah, the fucking president's going good.
For comparison, rockets have a 126 hammer unit explosion. Another unused spy weapon
God
is
damn it.
unclear which weapon slot is meant to be.
It's under the rug. Nobody's gonna fucking see it.
Spawns a copy of you on your current location, looking in the same direction. That would keep walking forward. The decoys are essentially reskin Halloween skeletons, so it collides into enemy players and walls as normal, but they can't be knocked back by explosions or air blasts immediately. Decoys last for 5 seconds. They can be summoned every 5 seconds. Interestingly, within the code that defines how decoys should act, the code is dated January 2011, which would be 4 months
Okay, so I need
and a month after
to get rid of all these fucking stools.
the fourth spy weapon is some
So
sort
we
of
don't need them.
that allows you to build traps. As evidenced by code written in PDF by the spy, which specifies how the spy's military should work. 4 traps were being tested. These were called the spy trap, pulse magnet, reprogramming, repulsor, all of which are used to teleport a model from one
Okay.
the spy trap, when placed, grants any
Let me get
contact
one of these.
2 seconds of code.
Son of a bitch.
10 seconds has been managed to
That's a lot.
self-destruct.
Again?
Pulse magnet
Yeah, thanks.
those under its effects will also experience 0.85 seconds of half speed.
Damn near already fucking
After 5 seconds.
already gonna fill it up.
The reprogrammer trap was currently meant for MBA. When placed, it lasts for 20 seconds.
Just clean this area.
Bullets that touch it get switched to the opposite team. It also checks if the bot is considered a boss, and if it is, the effect doesn't get applied. The trap has no effect on human players. Given that this trap is expressly from NVM, it's possible that the other spy traps were as well. It is unknown what the repulsor does, as the only reference to it is found within the HUD noted code. The exact means to know the trap is also unclear. Nowhere in the code are any mentions of the cost. Finally, the last
Yeah,
spy
you already
weapon
fucking
is
filled it up.
this was some sort of invisibility
It's gonna need it for a lot of little things.
enemies when cloaked, and if you uncloak while inside someone, they would get instantly killed. However, this is the only bit of information available. It is unknown how long the cloak lasts, and to what degree the player has control over cloaking and cloaking.
Yeah.
And that's every unused weapon that can be found in the code.
And I've never written a single line of code ever, right? It's not like I was like, why would you do that?
There we go.
Hey, all, Scott here. It's been 4 years since I felt
Dude, Scott the Waz is drinking alcohol, but he's not an alcoholic. What the? Teach me, Tom Scott. iPhone. What the fuck?
Have you ever noticed that video of falling snow or confetti can look pretty terrible? As soon as there's stuff floating around in the air,
Whoa.
the quality of the video you're watching
This is a fucking mess.
on this incredible clip of 200 kilos of confetti.
Alright, I need to be careful because you have lamp oil.
Now, if you already understand interframe compression, you can pick another video. For everyone else, let's I'm not actually in Norway, by the way. If that wasn't obvious, I could have tried to find some actual snow or water-loaded confetti, but this way, I can test things with carefully controlled digital effects, which have the added bonus that I don't need
I love how it's pink.
afterwards. So, to put the problem in one sentence, there are only so many ones and zeros to go around. Back in the days of analog television, video was
Thanks, lag.
uncompressed. The TV camera scanned a signal, it was transmitted over the air, and your television played it back. And yes, it was only standard definition, but pretty much every bit of detail the camera caught appeared on your screen. And that's fine when there are only a few television channels and they're literally going over the air. But that's really wasted. The reason that digital television can have so many channels and that web video works at all is because of compression. If you actually try to transmit every pixel of an HD video in perfect quality, you need somewhere around a gigabit a second sent over the wire. As I record this, that would max out over 100 average American broadband connections simultaneously,
Oh, he fell.
or over 50 average South Korean broadband connections. So, if you want YouTube to work, that amount of data, that bit rate, is going to need to get
I think you can get thrown in here.
Pretty much every photo on the internet is compressed, mainly by throwing away small bits of detail that you probably won't notice. So it gets screenshotted and reposted 20 different times.
Black feet, black feet.
You can take every individual frame of the video and apply that compression to it. Step 2 is interframe compression. Until a big scene change happens, why bother storing whole frames where you can only store the change? After all, if I'm just talking against a plain background, you don't need to keep sending data to that background every time. Just tell the video player what was there before. Or if I move my body a little as I talk, just tell the player to move that block of pixels a bit to the right, and maybe tweak the colour here and there. That's how you cut down gigabits of video per second.
I was afraid that was gonna happen. Yeah, again.
A practical demonstration will be better, so I'm going to limit the bitrate of this video, the number of ones and zeros per second that are being used to encode it. And yes, YouTube will mess about with this after I upload it, but it can't magically put itself back in. So, even if you're watching in the best quality you can, what you're seeing now is still the limited version. This is 200 kilobits a second, 200,000 ones and zeros going over the wire every second. Doesn't look too bad with modern encoding. You might lose some fine detail on the face, on the hair, or the hand gestures, but you can still see what's going on in the video. But now, let's have a bit of snow. And suddenly, those bits aren't all being spent on rendering me instead. They're also being used to track the stuff that's flying around. It's chaotic, it's changing direction, it's complicated, so just saying move those pixels here won't work either. Let's add some confetti too, all colourful this time. There we go. Now it's all starting to fall apart. The more stuff there is moving in the frame, more confetti. There we go.
Thank you.
The more spread out those 200 kilobits have to be. More confetti. Here we go. No matter how much the encoder tries to optimise the faces and skin tones, it just doesn't have the bits spare. More confetti, more snow. Now, even if I turn the bitrate back up, put this in the highest quality I can, it still won't look good right now. I don't know why I'm yelling. I'm adding the wind noise in later. But it's not really about the confetti itself. It's about the movement. If we freeze all this stuff in midair and just make it background, over the next couple of seconds,
We've knocked it over.
that's why the picture falls apart when your sports team wins. Confetti drops. Video, literally, isn't what it used to be.
These guys' torso could fit.
I'm not saying that's how it should be. I'm saying that's how
Oh, this is the copyright video he made.
So,
Okay.
how we fix it.
What's up, world? It's Boy Tommy. Oh, come on.
This video is sponsored by Curiosity Stream and by this, my new Nebula streaming series you can watch for free when you join.
Oh.
More on that
How dirty is this?
Sell out. What's the world is quite Tom reacts.
Oh, pretty dirty. Yeah, let me fucking.
A few disclaimers before we start. While this video has
Fucking
proof
get
and
that
fact checks
there.
by legal experts,
God damn it.
I am not a lawyer. This is not a substitute for legal advice. Yeah, tell that. I'm also talking a lot about YouTube and Google, companies that I benefit from enormously. Google even sponsored an entire series on this channel.
Oh, yeah, I fucking forgot. God damn it. Yeah, I need
Of course
to.
you are. So while all the words here are my own, YouTube don't even know I'm making this. You should know that if you're one of the outliers who's been screwed over by YouTube's copyright system, yeah, you will probably have a different view of the parts of this. Although I hope you'll still agree with my conclusion. With all that said, enjoy the show.
Where's my.
Get on
There.
with it. No. I realise saying YouTube's copyright system isn't broken is a controversial claim to make when every week there seems to be a new headline about how a YouTube creator is being screwed over by false copyright claims or mistaken identity or deliberate copyright abuse. I'm not saying that the system is perfect. It's far from
Come on.
perfect, and I'll talk about that too.
Here we go.
But I don't think it's fundamentally broken. In May
Get
2019,
in
a
there.
YouTube Minecraft player called Ollie had hundreds of his videos claimed by music label Warner Chappell using YouTube's Content ID system. His post about it made a lot of people righteously angry. He got permission to use a track from an independent composer as his intro music, and now a big corporation was claiming every video, taking all his revenue. Popular websites went so far as to claim that Ollie was the victim of outright theft, since 25% of his revenues were directed to Warner Chappell. But the follow-up wasn't seen by nearly as many people. Those claims were entirely legitimate. Yes, Ollie got permission to use that music from its composer, but that composer had sampled another piece of music that was owned by Warner Chappell without the royalties. So the permission that Ollie got was entirely useless. Warner Chappell was right. Ollie was wrong. So here's how that should have worked in the world that current copyright law was designed for. First,
No, I don't want that
everyone
yet.
involved would have been part of a large company with a legal team. Lawyers from the music label would have contacted the lawyers for the video company,
Damn.
and they would have said, what's going on? You didn't license that. And the video company's lawyers would have gone,
Oh, I'm sorry. I had no idea. We bought that license in good faith from a third party. We should really talk to them.
at which point the third company's lawyers would get a very worrying phone call. And all the
That
mess
was so
would almost certainly
entertaining
settle
and
in
funny.
court, maybe by backroom dealings, maybe by teams of lawyers sending formal letters to each other. That was the world that copyright law was designed for, because individuals couldn't make things that were viewed by millions. Without corporate support, you needed a publisher or a broadcaster or a huge
Yeah,
production
get in there. Just let
Those
them burn.
companies had lawyers. The world has moved on. And copyright
God
law
damn it.
hasn't. And the result is that when something like this happens, the world of relatively tiny independent online creators, we have to work around what the law is meant to do. Music has two main copyrights. First, there's the copyright on the composition itself. All the parts of a work can be written down. So, lyrics, notes. And then second, there's a copyright on each individual recorded fees. So I can sit here and I can play Pachelbel's Canon in D without having to pay any licensing fees. Because Pachelbel died in 1706 and his work is now in the public domain, in the pool of works where copyright has expired. His music is now free for anyone to use without payment and without credit. Which is brilliant. But if I'm not playing it, I'm actually using a modern recording of it, then it doesn't matter that the composition is in the public domain. Someone has added their own hard work playing it, along with the work of a production team making it sound good, and that recording is under a separate copyright
There we go.
that needs licensing to use it. Yes. Songwriter after songwriter after songwriter has used Pachelbel's Canon in D to the extent that it's now a cliche, and no one's had to pay Pachelbel or his family a penny in centuries. But that doesn't mean any of the modern songs based on it are in the public domain. There is new work there, and I can't use those modern songs in this video to demonstrate that unless I'm actually criticising it. On that point, Maroon 5's Memories is an infuriating composition that uses the start of the melody of Canon in D but never resolves it, which means that it has the same stuck-in-your-head effect as the jingle from Alfred Bester's The Demolished Man, and I hate it. Coolio's See You When You Get There was a lukewarm single from a third album that obviously did far better than Naive World or whatever they ever did for its actual target market. reason it went platinum in New Zealand. And The Farms altogether now is actually a pretty good song, despite the incongruity between its subject matter and its style, but it's been completely destroyed by repetitive and unnecessary cover.
There we go.
Criticism and review. There we go. That is the sort of thing that's considered fair use under US law and fair dealing under the much more strict UK law. But I had to sensibly cull them off those songs because I wasn't criticising and reviewing the art, and the art is covered in a separate document. In 2009, Andy Bio, then one of the directors of Kickstarter, released an 8-bit chiptune version of the best-selling jazz album of all time, Miles Davis' Kind of Blue. He got a license from the music publisher called Kind of Blue. It was all above board. But he settled out of court for more than $30,000 with Jane Maisel, the photographer who took the iconic photograph on the original album cover. Kind of Blue's album art was a pixelated version of that album cover. Bio thought it was fair use. Maisel said it wasn't. Maisel had lawyers. Quote Bio, the fact that I settled is not an admission of guilt. This was the least expensive option available. Because copyright lawyers and copyright lawsuits are very, very expensive. Expensive enough that that isn't the album cover. That is a stock photo that looks kind of like the album cover because I am taking no risks. I don't know if that pixel art was fair use. If someone took your greatest work, ran it through a pixelation filter and then sold it, I don't think it's entirely unreasonable to think it's been ripped off. The line of fair use is very fuzzy on both sides of those strong arguments. That's the job of the courts to solve, if both sides can afford it. And there wasn't even a music video involved there. That is a whole separate problem. There is something called a compulsory license for selling and performing just music. But if you want to publish a video to go with someone else's song, even if it's just a video of you performing it on a ukulele in your bed, that requires a separate synchronization license, and the copyright holder has the absolute right to say no to it. YouTube has always had a lot of people uploading cover songs, singing and performing the music that they love, and hoping they'll get noticed by the companies like boys. A lot of modern pop singers got their start on YouTube. But the legal baseline for doing that outside the YouTube bubble, if you just filmed yourself and put it up somewhere else online, well, the baseline is that you'd have to pay for an expensive license or you get sued. Or more likely, you get a cease and desist notice.
I'm gonna deal with these fucking guts later.
Drop out of the music industry disillusioned. Changing the lyrics. A parody is probably not fair use unless you're directly criticizing the original, and even then it's questionable. Weird Al Yankovic, the most popular parody artist in history, licenses his songs to parodies. There are lots of lengthy law journal articles asking whether he needs to, but it's better safe than sorry. Yeah,
Okay.
his chances if he actually went to court. The worst case scenario of doing an unlicensed song parody on YouTube is that you get sued and you lose. Because under current copyright law, you are in the wrong. I'm not saying that's how it should be. I'm saying that's how it is. And most people won't have the money to stop defending this. Now, YouTube has a workaround for this. Content ID, I'll get to that later. And if you're not actually using the original piece, if you're just reminding the viewer of it, just getting close enough in your parody, then you're probably in the clear. YouTube will change just the lyrics of songs to do parodies. Often say, oh, it's transformative, it's fair use, it's for criticism, they can't claim copyright over it, they're making a false claim. And look, if you're taking a Katy Perry song and changing the words to be about something other than criticizing Katy Perry or the song itself, it's likely not fair use. The same way that big movie companies can't take small songwriters' work, change the lyrics, and put the result in movies without paying and say, oh, but it's transformative, it's fair use, look, we changed the lyrics. And it may seem that the law holds kids on YouTube messing around to less the same legal standard as Hollywood studios. In public opinion, there is definitely a big difference there. People smile at small creators taking content from big companies well outside fair use. Never the other way around. And that's the reason that some small-time reaction YouTuber can take a 5-second clip for a movie and use it for a cheap punchline, even if it's not criticism of a review. I'm sure if a movie studio took a clip of a reaction channel's video and used it in a film without permission, there would be lawyers lining up to take the case. Yeah, you're right. This is my contract. I own it. You hear that, Disney? Right. I'm the 12 reaction to the Star Wars project. Maybe there should be different treatment there. But in current copyright law, there isn't. If you take a photograph of a stock image side tour from some photographer's
That's dangerous. Mom says I'm not allowed to run with these, but I run with them anyway. Does the funny Peter Griffin laugh.
In some cases, they are threatening someone who has absolutely no idea about copyright and genuinely thinks that stuff on the web is free to take. There are lots of threads online with people going, what's happening? I didn't know. How do I make this go away? To which the answer is, pay up. Photography isn't art, and it's an expensive one. Yeah, until we live in magical post-scarcity Star Trek space communism, shouldn't we just be able to rip off photographer's copyrighted work and use it? Except that's what the internet does. A lot. Hey, I used to do it. It's gone from the internet now for obvious reasons, but when I was younger, I unashamedly took images and
God
stuff from the
damn
web
it.
and repurposed it because I knew hardly anyone would see it, and fewer people would care, and the worst case scenario was that I'd get a cease and desist letter. And if that happened, I might be able to find censorship and get some publicity out of it. I've grown up since then, but there are a whole new wave of kids who have that same philosophy. No copyright infringement intended. They'll say, I own nothing, all rights to the copyright owners. Or,
God damn it. That's the worst one.
just claiming that is some magic incantation.
What?
Lawyers like waving across at vampires.
How did that reach me?
No copyright infringement intended. No
God damn it.
copyright infringement intended.
Andres Arato from
Damn it, he's dead.
stock photography a few years ago. He doesn't have rights over his face or image in any of these photos. He signed those away as part of the photography contract. And while there is a discussion to be had about personality rights and the ethics of taking some random person's face and using it without context, that's not relevant here. What is relevant?
Where the fuck did you come from?
On that photo. If you're criticizing or commenting on the photo itself, you're judging the composition, the camera work, or yes, the incredibly awkward expression that meant he changed the nickname Hide the Pain Harold and became one of the most recognized figures in the dirty underbelly of the internet, then yes, that may well be acceptable. But if you're just using those pictures as a stock image to make a point about anything else,
It was so clean.
you better have a license or you're exposing yourself to a lot of legal liability. When big publications talk about the distracted boyfriend picture, they license it. There is no exception under law for, just putting my video as a quick joke. I licensed all those photos from a company called Shutterstock. Here's the license agreement. I got a bundle deal of image credits from them because it's cheaper. I've got some of those credits left over. So please now enjoy a few inexplicable stock photos that I also now have the legal right to use.
Okay.
Anyway, the photographer who took that original distracted boyfriend picture was asked how he felt about his work being used everywhere without permission. And he said, they're just a group of people doing it in good faith. We are not going to take any action except for the extreme cases in which this good faith doesn't exist. That is an act of generosity on his part. He would be entirely within his rights to hire a service like Pixie, let them play the bad guys and rake in a lot of money. And if you think that's wrong, then talk to a professional photographer, ask them how they earn their living, how much their equipment costs, now, as I record this, Pixie doesn't appear to have automated systems hunting through YouTube videos to find unlicensed images and send out legal threats, but they could, pretty easily. Maybe those claims could be defended in court with enough money, but in the current system, most people would be forced to fold and pay a license fee and give up. And viral video licensing companies like Duke Media do already search through YouTube for unlicensed uses of video clips they own. And while as a company they are vilified by the creative community, they've got a point. Creators have the right to determine how their work is being used, and taking someone else's copyrighted photos or videos and using them commercially, without permission, without criticism, is not fair use under the law, even if loads of other people are already using it. Even if you had some words on top of them, even if you mash them up with 3 other things, are you 100% sure that you are transforming or criticizing the original, not just using it? And are you 100% sure that a court would agree? Just to repeat, I'm not saying this is how it should be, I'm saying this is how it is. About pictures and videos, what about bits of pop culture? At the end of 2019, Giphy, a GIF aggregation site, briefly removed it. Actually, hold on, people will complain. I'm pronouncing it GIF because Giphy, the site I'm talking about, pronounces it GIF. And besides, the real problem is that they're not actually GIFs, they're short video files, though the formats GIFs are really specific for for data format short-lived videos are not GIFs, but apparently now they are. It's like how emoji are opposed to any small image. I'm still grumpy about all of this, don't have me. Anyway, in 2019, Giphy briefly removed its many, many GIFs of the child from The Mandalorian, a creature designed to be so adorable that I can only assume the design came directly from Disney's merchandise. Those GIFs were removed because of what Giphy described as confusion about certain content. I guess they got a legal letter from someone at Disney before Disney realised what a PR disaster it would be to stop the internet having immediate access to their material. But the Guardian article about that brief takedown has a really interesting final line. Images in GIFs are widely understood to fall under the fair use exception. Notice how that's phrased.
Come on, get in there.
There has never been a court case about this. Are GIFs fair use?
You stay in there. I'm gonna push this fucking stool in there. Stay in there. There we go.
Creator or a small site, Disney has an enormous office in New York with catered lunches and arcade games for more than 100 employees, based on a business model that is arguably copyright infringement. I am amazed that no big media corporations have looked at their money and thought, sue them for that. In the same way, uploading video game footage to YouTube is widely understood to be okay, but that's questionable. Maybe if it's something like Minecraft, where there's a lot of original work, it could be. But besides, the license agreement that you accept when playing Minecraft allows streaming and most YouTube videos. But if it's just a video of cutscenes or following roughly the same sequence of events that every player would follow, it's a bit like putting a video of you watching a TV show. We've seen companies decide in the past that actually they don't want videos of their games on there. It is very easy to make the argument that online streaming of games affects sales, and the impact on sales is a key component in determining whether something is fair use. Sure, games get some exposure, but exposure doesn't pay the rent. I didn't buy Untitled Goose Game and experience the beautiful artwork and the immaculate time comic sections myself. I skipped through a couple of videos so I could get the jokes, and then I moved on. I didn't buy Superliminal either. I just watched a video of someone playing it to get how it works, skip forward to see how it ends, and then I got on with my life, and I'm glad I did. The game mechanics are clever, but the ending is unsatisfying. Or maybe I just think that because I watched someone else play it, and that someone else who provided a substitute for the original product made money off that, either from advertising or streaming donations. Now, video game streaming might be fair use if you've got someone constantly criticizing and reviewing the work as they play it. Not just talking about it, or not just repeating what they're saying in the game, or saying hi to the chat, like actively criticizing. Maybe. It'll be up to a judge to decide. No one wants any case like that to get to court because somehow we have an entire industry based around something that's very possibly copyright infringement, but which most video game publishers are just going along with. Perhaps because they genuinely think it's a good thing, or perhaps because they've seen the backlash that happens when horrible gamer children are suddenly...
I don't really have anything else to say. This is basically the same as like just cleaning up a room, except instead of a room, it's an entire fucking house.
Would you do this to a Marvel movie? No. Can't pay the city for every penny I've got. In 1988, KTLA TV in Minneapolis aired the first episode
Did that go
of
in?
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Guess it did.
It was basically a reaction channel. A host, along with a cast of puppet robots, would watch a full-length movie using an old science fiction piece. They'd be in silhouette as if they were in the row of cinema seats in front of them, constantly cracking jokes about whatever was on screen. It's tightly written, scripted with joke after joke after joke, although the skits that surround the movie are often so laden with in-jokes and character shtick that new viewers who don't know the show and the cast can be completely lost. Like I said, it's basically a reaction channel. Time magazine listed Mystery Science Theater as one of the 100 greatest TV shows of all time. A Kickstarter brought it back in 2016.
Okay.
Then Netflix brought it back for another couple of seasons. Mystery Science Theater was absolutely...
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this bucket of water real quick, because I'm about to... Because actually, yeah, before I do that, I'll also want to get rid of this one as well.
Yeah, playing out someone else's entire movie just with wisecracks over it. fair use. And even if it was, a studio would have probably sued them at some point anyway, and then it had to defend the case and spend the money to defend the case. Now, there have been YouTube commentary channels who have defended lawsuits where fair use and fair dealing seem clear. H3H3, an often controversial reaction commentary channel, won a very expensive lawsuit that was brought by someone they criticised. They were very happy about the result, and they shared that
Might
with
as
their
well clean
fans
up these
in a
little
way that
fucking things as well.
pretty much sums up why their style isn't for everyone. The court even noted that the video was transformative because it responds to and transforms the video from a skit into fodder for caustic, moment-by-moment commentary. The judge's decision goes into the balancing factors of fair use and depth, but the most
There we go.
further down, some reaction videos intersperse short segments of another's work with criticism and commentary, while others are more akin to a group viewing session without commentary. Accordingly, the court is not ruling that all reaction videos constitute.
There we go.
It's clear that just playing a video and laughing at it isn't fair use. It's copyright infringement. The border of fair use is somewhere in the grey area between lazy zero-effort reaction streamers and in-depth insightful criticism. But it's a fuzzy border. And right now, questions about it can only be settled on a case-by-case basis in an expensive courtroom because, there is one thread throughout all these examples. Under the current system, it often doesn't matter who's actually in the right. Even if the answer
Let's have this entire room.
it's actually about whether you can afford to defend a case. You could be 100% sure it's fair
Oh my
use,
god, that's a lot of
but
noise.
unless you're prepared to spend the time and the money to actually fight that in court, it doesn't matter. Which brings us to
I'm looking for Santa hats,
this.
but I don't see any. What does it say?
Back in 2006, YouTube made an arrangement with the big music companies. So the big industry players wouldn't sue this new platform out of existence. YouTube developed a
Wow,
content ID
that's
which
cool.
scans every video uploaded and checks it against an
There's a lot of
enormous
fucking
database of
bombs.
copyrighted content.
You know what? I'm gonna
Match.
collect all these goddamn
Everything
bombs.
works completely outside the usual
Okay,
copyright
before I end this, let me collect all these bombs and just make them all explode.
placed with two contracts, one that's private between YouTube and the big media companies, and one that's in the terms of service that you agree to when you upload your bedroom vlogger video to YouTube. There is a public list of the music tracks that are in Content ID, including current policies from the music companies. There's no list of the TV shows or films or other stuff that's in there. Mostly, copyright owners just put adverts on the video. Sometimes they do block it entirely, but those policies can change at any time, and if you do something they particularly don't like, it doesn't make you immune from lawsuits or from formal takedown notices under a law called the DMCA. They're called copyright strikes by YouTube. Those are still an option for copyright owners. It's just that with very, very few exceptions, they'll take the money from their hands instead. Content ID means that video creators, unless they're being so malicious as to attract serious attention, generally don't get sued and don't get DMCA takedowns. They don't have to negotiate a synchronization license for cover songs. Now, some companies, music labels mostly, are also able to manually put Content ID claims on videos that the automated systems miss. That is an avenue for abuse, and so is the manual appeals process that's meant to kick in if the automated systems have flagged that
Shit.
something that really is fair use, like a review or a brief incidental snippet of a song that was playing somewhere as you walked by. Often, the appeals process does work.
These are all bombs. I gotta be fucking careful. The second I throw it in, I have to run. Go! An ornament flew.
Given to people whose job is just to run through the backlog of appeals as quickly as possible and make snap decisions, knowing that very few people will actually.
Hey, the ornaments are down at least.
I did a victim of that in the past. A TV channel from Thailand
God.
took one of my videos, played
There's
it out
so
without
much.
permission in one of their big television shows,
You know
and
what?
then put that
Let me clean that up real quick, and then I'll
I got a
finish.
Content ID hit on my original video from them, and that took a long time to sort out. I never found out in the end whether that channel kept their access to Content ID or not, because yes, companies that abuse it should have it taken away from them. But of course, if YouTube does that, then they fall back to the legal default position. DMCA takedowns or lawsuits, either against the creators or against YouTube itself. There are absolutely flaws in Content ID
That's an ornament that didn't break. I'll be
There are
damned.
so many edge cases, like the people who got copyright claims on white noise just on the sound of static, because the system wasn't originally built to deal with white noise. Or the people who do in-depth music theory analysis of songs, very likely fair use, but still getting manual content ID claims.
Yeah,
But I don't think content ID is without. It's a reasonable stopgap. It works almost all the time. That video of a couple
I'm just gonna clean up real quick.
uploaded by the father of the bride.
Yeah, don't forget like 10 bombs just went off. So let's look what down here. Let's see what we're about to deal with. We're about to deal with a lot of shit. Great.
Without content ID, those videos would be taken down by DMCA copyright strikes, and if someone protested, the next steps are lawsuit. Maybe for the uploader, but more likely the same happens all
Go in
those
here
years
real
ago.
quick.
The big media companies would go to YouTube and say,
This mess.
"Relax, you're making money off this. We're going to sue you." Sadly, it's not about
Alright.
what's fair or what's just. It's about the
After this burns, I'll be done. And I'll continue this whenever I feel like it.
under copyright law, current copyright law at least, I don't think it's a better option. And I don't want to sound like the grumpy old man complaining about the kids these days, but yes, when I started on YouTube 2006, there was no monetization option. Creators
The
couldn't
baby
upload
has
money
breached
on platforms.
containment.
That was fine.
The baby
When someone was offering to me
has breached containment.
the difficult job of hosting video
I repeat, the baby. You know, the convertible guy, not the baby, but the baby. The convertible. He has breached containment by turning into a convertible.
a lot of folks
Okay, I think I am done with this game.
have a different baseline.
How do...
They think that they
Sick.
have the right to upload long compilations of their favourite
Sick.
videos with maybe a few words spoken between each clip and make loads of money from it. That is something that they are
Exit.
entitled to do.
Yes.
And any copyright owners who come censoring them, putting in false claims. Yeah. Okay, yes, I am the grumpy old man who played without kids.
I am Groot. I am real. Bow, 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 bow. I try to use Imager actually. Once I tried to use Imager for the Stampin' Up thing, and I had so much trouble with it. And that was when I learned I actually have no clue how to use Imager. I find Imager unpleasing to use. And 15 gigabytes is not enough for the stuff I want to upload on Google Drive. Also, I do not think games should be over 10 gigabytes. That's fucking stupid. Like, there's these fucking Call of Duty. Call of Duty is a perfect example. All the other Call of Duties are like 1 to like 5 gigabytes. How the fuck come Cold War is 250? What the fuck is so big in that game that needs that much space? Oh, the texture quality. Who the fuck cares? It's textures. You're gonna say, oh, the texture quality needs to be really good, and yet you'll fucking praise Undertale. An 8-bit game. Actually, what? How many bits is Undertale? Is it 8 or 16? Actually, it might be 32. You know what? It's actually... I think Undertale and Deltarune are 32-bit. I'm not 100% sure. Because of the very specific things that are in it. You know what? Omega Flowey actually throws it out the fucking window. How many bits is Undertale? Think of Omega Flowey. Yeah, that game is somewhere in the thousands of bits. But yeah, like, if you care so much about texture quality, why are you playing games? Why don't you just watch a fucking Blu-ray? Oh, but I want to play games because it's fun. Well, okay. What if you want to play a game on a low-end console? Or, God forbid, it's on the 360. Yeah, people act like the Xbox One is like so new. It's such a new console. Why don't you have one? You have a 360, but not a one? I'm like, bitch, you're treating the Xbox One like it came out yesterday, bro. That shit came out in 2013. Yeah. Don't forget, if you think the Xbox One is new, it's not. It came out in 2013. This is like the timeline for the consoles is let's start with the GameCube first. GameCube, PlayStation 2, and Xbox all came out in 2001 or around 2001. Then the Wii, 360, and PlayStation 3 came out around 2006. Xbox One, PS4, and Wii U all came out in 2013 or 2012. 2012 for the Wii U, 2013 for the others. And the Nintendo Switch came out in 2017. So technically the Nintendo Switch is the newer console. But is overall the shittier console. Like, I would personally go with a Wii U. It has better games. It has an eShop that actually works. The Wii U has, Virtual Console. The fucking Switch doesn't. What? You wanna play NES and Super Nintendo games? No, I wanna play Nintendo 64 and GameCube like a fucking grown up. Okay, here you go. Pay $20 a year and play NES and Super Nintendo games. What about Nintendo 64 and GameCube? Oh, you wanna play Nintendo 64 and GameCube? Yes. Okay. Buy 3D All-Stars. You only get one game each console. This is not what the fuck I wanted. I wanted, games like Pikmin in Luigi's Mansion, because, I like those games. Those are good GameCube games. Maybe some Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, maybe on Nintendo 64. Oh, you want to play Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time? Yes, I would really like that. Okay, buy a different console. What? Yeah, buy the fucking 3DS. I'm not gonna buy a 3DS to play a fucking Nintendo 64 game. Oh, you don't want to? Well, fuck you. We're Nintendo. We'll take down your Flash games. Okay, fuck it then. What about the GameCube? I want to play Luigi's Mansion. We have Luigi's Mansion 3. Okay. I don't want to play the third game. I want to play the first one. Oh, you want to play the first one? Yes. Buy a fucking 3DS. The games suck. The game's controls suck ass, and you can't skip cutscenes. What? So it's a downgrade of the original. Yes. What do you mean I can't skip cutscenes? You can skip cutscenes in the original Luigi's Mansion. Oh, you know that one cutscene where it shows Luigi, like, looking at the map and walking up to the mansion? Yeah. Yeah, you can't skip that anymore. We made it so you can't skip it. Why? Why did you do that? That doesn't make sense. It's because what if people never seen that cutscene before? This cutscene literally serves no fucking purpose. You watch it once and nobody cares anymore. Okay, also Luigi's Mansion, the remake, takes actually a little bit longer to beat than the original. What the fuck do you mean it takes a little bit longer to beat? So you have to find the Game Boy Horror. You have to find the cartridge for it. Huh? And you have to look through the entire fucking cutscene of Gooigi, even though you're never going to actually use him once in the entire game. But this is not... Also, we changed the gallery to be more fucking annoying to use. But like in Dark Moon, you can see your collected ghosts. Oh, okay. okay, well, from all those downsides, at least I can see them. Yeah, but they're only part of a painting. You can't see them in 3D. Then what the fuck's the point of it? It's funny. Okay, what about Pikmin? Okay, what about Pikmin? One of my favorite game series that you fuckers made. What about Pikmin? I want to play Pikmin. You want to play Pikmin? Yeah. Well, buy Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Okay, does that come with the first 2 games? No. It's just Pikmin 3 again. For full price, yes. But it comes with a side story. I don't give 2 fucks about the side story. Also comes with the Piclopedia. Okay, I'll give you that. But still, I just want to play the first 2 Pikmin games. Oh, you want to? Yes. Buy a Wii or Wii U. What? Yeah, buy a Wii or a Wii U. I'm not going to buy a last generation fucking console to play fucking Pikmin. I'm not going to buy a Wii, and I'm not going to buy a Wii U. Okay, then don't play them. Well, what if I want to play them? Then buy a Wii or Wii U. Why the fuck would I want to buy a Wii U for Pikmin? Oh, it's because we have the new Play Control. You can also buy it separately on the Wii U console. I'm not going to buy a Wii U for Pikmin. Nintendo, why don't you just fucking re-release Pikmin? Like, you have Pikmin 3 Deluxe. The first 2 Pikmin games could fit. Literally every fucking Nintendo 64 game can fit on 1 cartridge of the Switch. And yet, how the fuck come... Oh, what's this new console? What's this new console that you've made? Oh, it's OLED. Okay, so it's white? Well, no, you see, the screen is ever so slightly bigger. Who the fuck cares about that? Who cares? Who cares about the screen? That's the point of the TV. Well, it's also $50 more. Why? It's a screen. Because it can run 720 games. 720? Well, 180 if it's good enough. Yeah, I'm gonna spend $350 on this gaming console that doesn't even do HD. When I could just save up like $200 more and get a console that can. But we're Nintendo, Mario, Yahoo. I can just emulate fucking Mario on the Xbox. No, that's illegal. I will... No. Why do you care so much about this fucking decades-old game? This game is literally unfucking playable now. What game? What game's unplayable? The original Mario Brothers. Nobody fucking cares about it. People found out how to beat it in 4 fucking minutes. That's how much people care. It's gotten to the point where the game is beatable in 1 fucking sitting. It doesn't even last long. It literally... I could literally cook hard-boiled... I could literally cook eggs while watching 2 Mario speedruns to get a good hard-boiled egg. Well, yeah, but it's handheld. So's the Steam Deck. Steam Deck's handheld. But can that play Mario? Maybe. It might. I bet the Steam Deck fucking run better games than your goddamn console. At least the Steam Deck can play... Oh, what's this? What can the Steam Deck play? What can the Steam Deck play, huh? Can it play Mario? No. But at least it can fucking run Sonic Adventure. Steam Deck can run games. Your shitty console can't. Who the fuck's going to pay $350 for a Switch with a slightly bigger screen? Nintendo, you're a fucking joke. You know what? I'm gonna copyright you for what? What are you gonna copyright me for? You pirated Mario 2. You've never fucking re-released that game. What, Mario 2? Yeah, we released it. Yeah, you re-released it. What was the last HD version of that game? With the original Mario Brothers, it was Mario Odyssey. What about Mario 2? Or 3? Or World? I can tell you exactly when you re-released 2 and 3 in HD. It was back in the Super Nintendo days. The Super Nintendo. That's the last time you touched those games. What about World? What about Super Mario World? That game never been fucking re-released in HD. Because, you know, people like Mario. They like the original. Do they? Do they really? People are like, oh, that's a cool reference, and then forget about it. Now, let's say if you did Mario 3 or World or any of the better Mario games, then maybe people might care about you again. But at this specific point, nobody cares. Nintendo, let's be for real. You've been going downhill ever since Reggie left. Ever since Reggie left, you've been going downhill. No, we've been doing good. You got literally a guy named Bowser as the CEO of your fucking company. Yeah? And he's a fucking asshole. No, he's good. He took down people's fucking hour-long works. We are literally ahead of you, Nintendo. Fucking 2012 was your first HD console. The Wii U. The Wii didn't have HDMI. And yet, the 360 and PlayStation 3 did. And that was back in 2006. Literally, the Wii was a fucking toy. It wasn't even a game console. It was a toy for uncles. Nintendo, you're going downhill. This is why Sega beats you. This is why there's more Sonic fans than Mario fans. Because Sonic fans appreciate their fans. Mario fans get upset at nothing. They get upset over literally nothing. They try to defend you when people upload your soundtracks because you're too fucking lazy to upload or release your soundtracks. I'm not gonna buy a fucking $900 CD just to listen to the Mario 64 soundtrack. All because you made it a fucking Nintendo Power contest thing. It wasn't even a contest. It was a fucking exclusive, limited edition. Oh, you get to listen to Mario 64 soundtrack. Oh, you uploaded it because there's no other way to listen to it? Oh, we're gonna just take down your channel. That's all we're gonna do. Goddamn, Chris Chan is more fucking intelligent than you, Nintendo. And that's saying a lot. Chris Chan is like 30 fucking generations ahead of you, Nintendo. Literally, Nintendo. The funniest thing to me is that new fucking SpongeBob game, SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. The Switch version is literally the worst version of the game. The mobile version looks better. It runs better. The best version of Battle for Bikini Rehydrated is the PC version. But the best console version is Xbox PlayStation 4. How come the Switch is the worst version of that game? It's at like the lowest fucking quality, and yet there's lag spikes. What the fuck, Nintendo? What the actual fuck? And have you ever noticed the newest generations of consoles don't really have emulators yet? But the one that does is the Switch. Literally, there's barely a 360 emulator. There's a PlayStation 3 emulator. I don't know about Xbox One or PlayStation 4, but there's a Nintendo Switch emulator. There's a Nintendo Switch emulator, and it runs far better than your console. People literally prefer to play Nintendo Switch games on PC because they run better than the console. The new generation 2017 or 2021 console. Literally, my fucking laptop, which can barely fucking run Minecraft in Roblox, runs better than a Nintendo Switch. Fucking those weird, like, Indian animations. Fucking Toys from Japan. Those weird fucking children's videos of, like, the Finger Family Godzilla and Skulls, you know? Have more fucking polygons than Switch games. India. Those weird fucking Indian animations, Matlu Patlu, has more fucking polygons than the fucking Switch. I bet the fucking Switch can't handle Half-Life 2 at high. I bet. Yeah, but we made Mario. That's all we did. We're Nintendo. All we did was make Mario. We're known for nothing else. Legend of Zelda, maybe. We made Pokemon. Got you there. You made Pokemon, huh? Have you noticed that game sucks literal ass? First generation's boring. Second generation's boring. Third generation's boring. Fourth generation's boring. Fifth generation's boring. Sixth generation's boring. Seventh generation, when you finally introduced fucking 3D models. And eighth generation barely works. Fucking Pokemon Sun and Moon? You don't even have all the Pokemon in that game. Literally, if I can fucking say, Desert Bus is more fun to play than fucking Pokemon. That's a problem. Oh, and don't even get me started with Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda is stupidly confusing. It's stupidly fucking confusing for a guy like me. Ocarina of Time's like, oh, you go here, and then you do a 360, and then you go that way, and then you do 35 360s, and then you go that way, you press this button, and there you go, you completed the mission. And if you mess up one step, you have to go all the way back to the front of the castle and sneak through the fucking guards again. Oh, and Majora's Mask, we gave you a 3-day time limit. I can say Pikmin's more fucking forgiving. God, I fucking hate Nintendo. Nintendo was really good when the Wii came out, but when the Wii U and Switch came out, they just pumped out shit for like fucking 10 years. All their games were just shit. The Wii U died at like 2 fucking minutes. The Switch, they updated the Switch so it could have a longer battery life, and yet the Switch Lite, and I bet the OLED doesn't even have that same amount of time as the updated original Switch. The fucking 3DS, people literally prefer to play on the 3DS than the Switch. Because, oh, what's that? 3DS games are fucking cheap. Because nobody fucking plays it. But yet everybody plays it. The 3DS is literally the better handheld console than the fucking Switch. I bet a 3DS game... I literally bet a 3DS game cannot run on a Switch. I literally bet a 3DS game cannot run on a Switch. I literally fucking bet it can't. And I mean like a high-end 3DS game. Some like Mario 3D Land. Smash Bros. For 3DS, you know. I bet fucking Smash Bros. For Wii U can't even run on the fucking on the Switch. God, I fucking hate the Switch. The Switch is like the worst fucking Nintendo console. Literally, all the Switch is horrible games and Wii U re-releases. The Switch is just the Wii U again. That's all it is. It's just the fucking Wii U. Pikmin 3 got ported. Donkey Kong got ported. Fucking Captain Toad got ported. Who the fuck wanted to play Captain Toad again? 3D World got ported. Pikmin 3, Super Mario Maker. They fucking used 3DS version of Mario Maker with the Mystery Mushroom. The Wii U version is the most optimal version of Super Mario Maker because the Mystery Mushroom. You had an actual purpose to use the Wii U, the fucking amiibos. Remember amiibos? Because if I fucking bet nobody does. Remember amiibos? Remember, people cared about them? Because nobody does. Nobody fucking cares about amiibos anymore. Literally, the only thing I've seen about amiibos is when people would joke about the Isabelle amiibo. The new one, the Smash Brothers one, and put it in a fucking jar. That's the only fucking thing I heard about amiibos recently. And that was back when Isabelle was released. Was, announced. And got an amiibo. That's literally the last time I heard about amiibos. I don't even think they fucking make them anymore. Yeah. Every console has a flaw with it. Every console. Nintendo is one of the worst fucking companies. Xbox doesn't know how to make a console. Microsoft, they don't know how to make a fucking console. You look at the original Xbox, the controller sucked ass. You look at the 360, it broke. You look at the one's fucking a worthless piece of shit. You look at the Series X, and it's too fucking big. You look at PlayStation, they need to learn how to update a fucking controller. The PlayStation 1, boring. PlayStation 2, you're getting there. PlayStation 3, alright. Support for the first and second PlayStations, that's pretty good. Oh, and they removed it. PlayStation 4, yeah. PlayStation 5, you can use it as a fucking sled. And then we have Nintendo. The NES fucking sucks. Super Nintendo, quote-unquote, the best console ever. I doubt that. Nintendo 64, what the fuck is the controller? GameCube was probably the best console ever. The Wii barely works with the fucking remotes. The Wii U died. Switch doesn't have any games. The Game Boy is one of the worst consoles. Game Boy Color is still one of the worst consoles. Game Boy Advance is where it's at. Game Boy Micro barely existed. The Virtual Boy fucking killed people. And yet, now let's look at Atari and Sega. Atari barely exists. Sega Genesis, I'd say, is actually better than Super Nintendo. It has better games. Soundtracks for those games are fucking amazing. And then we look at Sega Saturn. Okay. Sega Saturn was lackluster. We have CD and 32X, still pretty lackluster. The Dreamcast was really fucking innovative. That was fucking clever. The control, the fucking the memory card being used as its own little handheld console. That was fucking innovative. And then Sega died. And let's be for real, Sega was the better console here. Nintendo doesn't know how to keep a fan base. Microsoft doesn't know how to make a console. PlayStation is fine. Atari doesn't even exist anymore. And Sega is really the only good fucking console in these. Sega knows how to treat their fucking fans, so that's a point down to Nintendo. Sega consoles fucking work, so that's a point down on Xbox. Sega consoles had different fucking controllers, down point on fucking PlayStation, and Sega lasted longer than fucking Atari. But let's be for real, I think Atari left pretty fucking early because they were like, okay, we're done. The Jaguar was a fuck up. We're done. And what did we learn today? The Call of Duty series needs better controls.